Our story begins in Zhongshan City amidst devastation everywhere following a volcanic eruption and an earthquake. The city is in chaos. The government is urging people to evacuate peacefully. People are really frustrated, wondering how just a few days ago, an underwater earthquake and the eruption of Mount Fuji resulted in the deaths of tens of thousands of people. Now, unexpectedly, they too must evacuate. One woman is particularly worried because she left in such a hurry that she didn't bring anything. She plans to buy supplies in Zhongshan City. However, a man next to her asks if she hasn't seen the news, explaining that the goods in the Walmart and alley warehouses in Zhongshan City have all been moved. Another man, upon hearing this, replies that this is old news. Today, Dongming Lake in Shenzhen dried up, and the Da Rundong warehouse was emptied too. Shocked by this revelation, the woman realizes the total value of these supplies is probably in the hundreds of billions. Suddenly, she hears a voice saying that the total value of these supplies should actually be in the tens of trillions. He is our protagonist, who explains that the loss of supplies and various natural disasters are just the surface. He urges them to open their eyes and see that the end of the world is coming. Upon hearing this, the woman asks our protagonist if he is joking. The man sitting with him starts laughing at our protagonist, asking if he is kidding. If it's really the end of the world, I'm actually looking forward to it. That's when all living beings are equal. Our protagonist does not look happy, because even at the end of the world, there is no equality for all living beings. He has personally experienced this in his previous life. He was just an ordinary delivery man. Then the apocalypse descended due to the abnormal release of solar energy, causing atmospheric temperatures to rise sharply and frequent crustal movements. Monsters hidden underground also emerged. The whole world changed, a new world, a new order. In that world of extreme scarcity, even a packet of instant noodles or a slice of ham sausage was a luxury. You had to give up everything for them. Our protagonist was reborn a month before the apocalypse. A beautiful lady approached him, expressing her fear and asking for comfort. However, our protagonist, being a Sigma male, had more important things to do. In the apocalypse, what's most important? Supplies. In his last life, he wasted time searching for supplies, but this time he must be prepared in advance. His boss was furious because he was 21 seconds late for work and deducted half a day's salary. Sukan asked for forgiveness as he went into the warehouse. However, our protagonist didn't care. In his last life, when the apocalypse came, the boss ran away in advance and his annual salary went down the drain. So he decided to take these supplies as compensation for himself. He opened his dimensional inventory to store all the supplies. Suddenly, a system notification popped up, detecting rice, cooking oil, meat automatically storing. This is his power, spatial ability. As long as he unfolds this ability, he can put everything around him into a super large cubic space with dimensions of 10,000 meters in length, width, and height, according to his will. This provides great convenience for obtaining supplies at no cost. Relying on this ability, he dried up 2 freshwater lakes and plundered several cities destined to be destroyed in the apocalypse. In these times, even a packet of instant noodles is a luxury, not to mention fresh food. And in his dimensional storage, time is frozen. Food remains fresh no matter how long it is kept. Suddenly, he started crying, overwhelmed by the thought. Finally, I don't have to eat dirt in the apocalypse like I did in my previous life. After regaining composure, he opened his inventory to check the supplies he had harvested this time. Having collected so many resources, he could finally breathe a sigh of relief. However, his peace was short-lived as other people arrived at the warehouse to move the goods out, but were shocked to find it empty. They questioned Suchin about where all the supplies went. Suchin doesn't give a shit about them, saying that he took everything.